So we have seen our net interest margin rise for each of the last couple of years after a period of decline. So we are very comfortable with the direction of travel. We absolutely want to see that rising further, and what we've announced today with the strategy update should enable us to further increase that over a period of time. We're at 1.58% was where we published for last year, and that was up 3 basis points.
And I got that bit. What's the target?
So we don't have a specific target on there.
Why
but
don't you have a specific target?
Because we have said that we will have an overall increase in income 5 to 7%, and splitting that out into the very individual components, it will prove to be different.
So here's
we
my
will
problem.
Increase it.
You won't give me a net interest margin target for 3 years, but you will give me a ROTE target for the next 3 years, where you think you can double your ROTE in 3 years from the 5.1% now. And I appreciate the fact that the ROTE's been moving in the right direction. Absolutely great. You know, I mean, and a lot of and we've been pouring through the various bits, but you can give me the fact that you're confident you can get to 10% at least ROTE by 2021, but you can't give me a number on the net interest margin. And this is despite the fact, and this is what I thought was interesting, the range of possible outcomes, according to your group today, is wider than it has been for a long time. So you're really confident about the ROTE, which is a massive effort to do, to double it in the next 3 years, but you think the range of outcomes could be wider.
So when we're talking about the range of outcomes, we were talking about the macro environment.
Yes,
we're just saying if you look outside, there are a lot of moving parts, as we all know, around the world at the moment, and the range of those outcomes we do see as being more varied in the past. But to go back to your specific question, to get the return on tangible equity up to double, it will be the aggregation of a number of different actions. It is not all going to be about interest margin. Some of this will be about costs, some of it will be about income growth. And the great thing is we're operating in so many of the world's fastest growing GDP markets.
No, I mean, I hear you, but it's just I put all these together, and okay, maybe you didn't want me to put them all together, but I see that on some things you can give us a very specific target, others you're loath to give us a target, and at the same time, and whilst I completely agree with you, I think the range of outcomes for the global economy are wider than we've seen for a long, long time, and the ability of the global economy to withstand shocks at the moment is probably at its least, I think. I just want to know what you think on what the biggest risk factors are out there.
So I think out there we have got clearly a lot going on in the US-China relationship, and we have got a big business based in China and in Hong Kong. That is an incredibly important business for us, and the great thing there is we actually saw growth in double digits last year, even though there was a lot of the uncertainty going on. So we do see the softening of the confidence there at this point in time. But nonetheless, there is a huge market to go for, and evidentially over the last period we've been growing double-digit growth throughout that.
And final for me on this point, so I know Jeff's got a few for you now. What is the net interest margin on that Chinese business?
The net interest margin on the Chinese business will be around the average that we have for the group. It is fairly a typical market, it is at the heart of the group.
That doesn't sound a lot to me. For an economy that's growing over 6% to only have a 1.58% net interest margin compared with a UK or European economy which is barely growing with negative interest rates as well. In an economy that's supposedly growing at 6%, a net interest margin of 1.58 doesn't sound a lot.
I think to focus too much upon the net interest margin is slightly, with respect, missing the point. We have got an overall volume of activity, we have got a margin on that activity, we have got loan impairments, we have got costs, we have got investment. There's a whole load of things that go into the basket
here. Net interest margin is your difference between how much, if we're going with the respect line, it's a difference between how much you make from your deposits and borrowers as well. It's a key figure for everyone.
It is a key figure, but it is not the only figure. Okay. That is my point.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.